I don't even know why she said that about don't kill anybody, don't kill anybody, that's mine. I don't even feel that way. I don't even want to kill nobody. I don't even want anybody to be mine. Like, whatever. I'm just doing me, okay? Like, that's all I want to do. I'm not sure. Like, she's usually so on, but I think this time she's off because I just want to do me. I'm really not interested in the rest of this. I have no interest. 8 of Cups, 10 of Wands, 3 of Swords. I'm doing me because it's the only thing to do and it's the only way for me to get out of how I feel into something much better. An Aries season with all that Mars energy is going to give me exactly the energy I need to move on to bigger and better things. And what are those bigger and better things? Ooh, leaving something for something you've always wanted, leaving something for something completely new, someone you really like that you've never had the guts to talk to, someone you've wanted to talk to for a long time, someone you've had a crush on forever, someone you might be in love with, someone you've been in love with, someone who broke your heart, somebody who has extreme Aries placements. That Aries sun, if you're dealing with an Aries sun, ooh, they're coming up strong. You hurt them or they hurt you, but man, Aries season is bringing them back around. How'd that retrograde do you? I know that's why you feel 8 of Cups, 10 of Wands, 3 of Swords. That retrograde messed with you guys. I'm not doing anything. I just want to do me. I get it. I get it. Strength, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, Queen of Swords. Communicating your pain, communicating your love, taking a risk, being brave and communicating what you really want. 10 of Pentacles, communicating it to who you really want to communicate it to. In this case, it looks like either an Aries or an air sign. Lots of air, lots of fire. Communicating a pain that has been there, you know, looks like for a while, bro. Oh my, oh me. This is what I mean when I say that's mine, that's mine, that's not. There's like certain things that you guys feel a certain way about. And I don't know why y'all tried to play me in the comments of the all signs video talking about, because you know what I meant. I wasn't going to read you in front of everybody because we don't need to do that. Yes, this is loyalty. This is a Gemini's express loyalty. All right. 6 of Cups and 7 of Pentacles and 2 of Swords. Okay. Something much was invested in, something you're not quite sure how to approach, something that involves letting go of a pretty established mindset. You're going to have to open your mind, Scorpio, and it looks like you don't have much of a choice. It looks like this Mars energy, the Emperor card sitting there, is just radiating through the reading of like, I need to say this, I need to do this, I want this. That's what I mean by, but that's mine, but that's mine. Because if you, God forbid, want something right now that isn't technically yours right now, it's going to turn into a problem because you guys are just in that energy where you're like, and I know right now, like I see it. I know right now it's like, no, I really don't want anything else. Like you need to talk about money. You need to talk about career because I really don't want this. Yes, I see that. And I also see why you don't want it. And I also see how Aries season could be tugging at your pain a little bit. I get it. I get it. Opening those wounds, picking at those scabs. I totally get it. That clean, like, someone else wrote, no, because when we're gone, we're gone. Right, because that's your reputation, right? Is that once you're gone, you're gone. That's the reputation that Scorpios have. I'm not trying to get into an argument with you guys. No, it's just that that's really funny because it's the exact opposite. Scorpios and Virgos are known for never going away. Not that we want you to go away. It's very contentious. Your energy is very contentious. Y'all are looking for a fight. You're going to find a fight. So let me back up. Let's start again. Look here. Strength, 9 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. This may go much better than you think it's going to go. I think you think it's going to go horribly, especially if you're taking a risk. This could be with work. If you're taking a risk with work, it's going to be a while before you see the monies. If you're taking a risk with love, it might work out pretty quickly, because I have a feeling here that that other person might also be leaving something. Or if they're not leaving something, they've been left something. There's a synergy here between you and whoever it is. This might be someone at work that you've never spoken to, but you always really liked. It might be someone that you like went to school with and you bump back into on some like hard social media platform. I don't mean hard, but I mean, you know, I mean that one that everybody runs into each other on. That one that's used in like every divorce case now and has been for the past like 15 years. So somehow your Six of Cups, you're coming into a old thing that's a new thing that required you to leave a new thing that was kind of an old thing. You're leaving something new for something old. And if it's not actually the person who is someone you already know, Six of Cups, this is a connection where you are more than happy to, like you said, I'm moving on, I'm moving past that. Yes, you're moving on, you're moving past that. And the next thing you put your sights on, you're going to be like, I want that thing. I want to go for that thing. Or when you come out of this Pisces headache and you feel your feelings, because what Scorpio does during Pisces season is go, oh, you guys are going to do this now? I'm out. You could do this by yourself. We're not doing this. Like, no. Like, if Pisces is the depths of the ocean, Scorpio is hell. You know, like, get out of here. This is like playtime. I'm not into watching you all regurgitate your emotions for no reason just because you're like feeling Pisces season. Like, imagine if Scorpio, legit, it paused when I said, imagine Scorpio started doing that. Okay. So here we are. Honestly, it's a pretty easy read. That's what kind of scares me about it, because I think you guys want it to be like hella complicated, and it's not. Like, you, the Emperor, you, I am, you have to make the initiative. You have to do things right now. You want to do things right now. You're afraid. You're afraid of the previous heartbreak that might turn into the upcoming heartbreak. But that's because it looks like there's been this beautiful flow that you were in, and now you're being asked to direct the flow yourself. And in terms of money, that's going to slow things down, but when it does happen, it's going to happen so much bigger. But in terms of love, it'll completely come to a stop. And you will be in that Nine of Swords place if you don't embody that Emperor energy, if you don't have that strength, you know, running through your veins to have conversations from a place of power. You know, Queen of Swords is also for you. Like, communicate from a place of authority. Say what you want. Say how you feel. If you're dealing with a Leo that you've recently left, a Leo, an Aries, let's just throw Sag. Oh, Sag is at the bottom of the deck. A Sag. The fire elements are pretty sad about your walking away, about your ending things, or you're very sad about their walking away or ending things. Of course, it could be both ways. The connection is looking severed. And I think for a lot of you, it's the point from which you move forward into, like, what do I really want? Do I want, you know, the super hot person, or do I want the super charismatic person, or do I want the super smart person? Like, what do I, or do I not want any of this? Am I past all these sort of generalized, objectified wants and fetishes? Am I past all that? Have I transcended past my own Scorpio kink to a place where, like, true love is my kink now? There is this overwhelming Aries, like, live through your heart, Scorpio. And Scorpio doesn't need to be asked twice right now. You have dreams to remember. Okay. All right. Let's look at these cards. Mwah! I loves yous so muches. Hi, Scorpio. here we are. And as you can see, the Ten of Wands is just as much about walking away as it is beginning again. But are we walking back towards something that broke your heart? For a lot of you, it is. Are you walking away from something that broke you towards something that reminds you of the same thing? Also looks probable. The Aries card here, Mars enters Gemini. It's a Mars placement that might really bother you. Mars in Gemini is exactly the kind of energy that hurts your feelings. It's weird, right? Because we don't ever talk about that. We don't talk about your feelings getting hurt. Usually the narrative is, you guys are pretty badass. You guys are pretty tough. You got this figured out. And when something hurts too bad, you walk away. But there absolutely are things that hurt your feelings. And Mars in Gemini perfectly spells out what that is. It's extremely harsh, unnecessarily harsh, but undeniably true things. So everything that isn't true, Scorpio can see through. So it doesn't matter if it's mean. The trick I think that the air signs can play is that they say things that are hurtful and mean, but they're also true. Mars and Gemini is going to intensify that. So you have, in some ways you're walking through a minefield because you don't know when people are going to want to tell you the painful true thing. But there is a gift in it. The painful true thing is pointing at something that is just, it has to be addressed. Whether you do it now or not, it has to be addressed. There is a difference between the comfortable life, the life that is a given, and the indescribable. In the podcast, we call it the ineffable. There's a difference. And people may really want to point that difference out to you this month. People you know, people you don't know. Everyone seems to have an opinion. That's the other thing. But so many people are hitting it on the mark because that Gemini is there. Okay. And then as you can see with this 10 of Pentacles energy, there is a focus on speaking up when it comes to money, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to partnership. There is a need within you even to express. There is a give it to me thing going on here. But funnily enough, as much as you may not be looking for anything, it looks like you're the one who goes looking for it. Whether that's by leaving something or just moving towards something. But with Scorpios, when they're moving towards something, they're always leaving something. And I'm not saying you hop from relationship to, not at all. Not at all. That's not what I mean. It's just that your ties to people are so intense that whenever you want to deepen a tie, some other tie somewhere is being lessened. So however that plays out for you, that second week of April, you're feeling that moving away. But should you? Is it the right thing to do? What if it's the wrong thing? What if I mess this up? What if what all these people are saying and some of it is getting to me, what if it's true? I like the 7 of Pentacles a lot. I like the idea of having planted something, watching it grow, knowing it's going to bear fruit, and waiting. This guy doesn't seem to like it, but I like it. I like it because it's a given. Sure, it's going to take a little time. But so what? It's there. You're right there. It's there. I think what you're wondering about now is, how long do I stand here? How long do I just stand and look at what I want most? And the universe says, a little bit longer. But everything in you is saying, no, not a little bit longer, now. So, major arcana guidance. Take it easy. Take it easy. You have to think past yourself. You have to think like a Sag. Think past your desirous result. Your desired result. Think to what would be best in the situation altogether. I know that's very hard to do right now. But look at all this fire. Why would there be so much fire in your reading if you didn't need it? What do you need to burn away? This doesn't look like misery to me. It looks like fear. What are you afraid of? Because you have so much different kinds of fire to choose from to right the situation and bring all this fire to you and all this abundance. But I don't think you realize yet, Scorpio, that the abundance and the good luck and none of it actually means anything if the Six of Cups isn't there. For a lot of you, April makes that clear, and that's bugging you out. It will expose, as Pisces perhaps did secretly, a softer side of you. Because you're genuinely vulnerable. You want. And slowly but surely you move. And whatever motivation you need, it's here. But I think this should be your greatest motivator. It's not just enough to survive, Scorpio, we know that. It's not just enough to have what we think we want. It's so interesting how she has her back turned to that, looking towards this, leading to this. All right, in the extended, we'll take a look at what comes up next and how far you can go if you just keep being stubborn, right? And then we'll shuffle through and clarify each card. There's a new podcast out tonight, and hopefully a new guided meditation that you can use to ease your panic or anxiety. All right, your extendeds are below. There's a new PayPal link that's instant. You click on the link, you check out, and the link comes right to you. All right. Love you. I'll see you in the extended in a second. Bye.